I've had times in my life where I wanted to make a little extra money. Maybe you're looking for some ways to put some money into savings or pay off debt a little sooner. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I wanted something that I could do that could help bring in some extra income. So I did what most people do, and I Googled it. I found the typical recommendations and thought that I could try them, so I did. What I found was that most of the suggestions were no good. They were just kind of full of it. I actually needed to make some real money, and the ideas that I found online were really lame. There was no way that I could ever make a decent amount of money with the suggestions that I got. So today I'm here to tell you some real ways that I've found to make some money from home while avoiding the time wasters that don't really work. Here at Triggator, we're all about helping you keep track of your money, save for the future, and pay off debt fast. If that's something that you're interested in, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons. Now on to some real ways to make money and what to avoid. First, let's tackle the things to avoid. The first suggestion that I usually see when I look it up online is surveys, and I hate surveys as a money-making idea. Why? Because I tried to do it and it was such a waste of time. Can you make money doing surveys? Yeah, a little bit. But what I found was it took a lot of effort just to qualify to take the survey. The way it works is surveys will send you an email when a survey becomes available. And then you will usually have to pre-qualify to take the survey because they're looking for a specific demographic for the survey. So, for example, if you didn't have kids, you might not qualify for a survey about toys, or if you're a bald man, you might not qualify for a survey about women's shampoo. So you first have to qualify for it. Then the next problem is you have to be fast. If I hadn't answered an email within 10 to 15 minutes, they wouldn't have the survey open for any more survey takers. So let's say I was lucky enough to get into a survey fast enough and I could qualify to take the survey. Well, some of them would pay in points. And if you earned enough points, you could shop for a prize online. Or you might get a gift card or a free sample of the product. So even if you did get some cash, it was only a few dollars. And I don't know about you, but I never had much luck making any money with surveys, and it was an epic waste of my time. I can't pay bills with points from a survey. So if you're happy with a few bucks and maybe earning a gift card, then have at it, but it wasn't for me. Now I'm going to tell you a few more things to avoid, but don't worry, I won't go off on as big of a tangent. I just have a really sore spot for taking surveys. Apps like Ibotta that are money rebate apps are not a money-making strategy. They're basically a coupon in reverse. You buy something and then you get the money back. So it's not the same as making money, it's just a little refund. It can be helpful, but you won't make any money doing it. And playing games online are kind of garbage ideas. They're a total waste of time. I'm appalled by these ideas because some legitimate organizations will tell you to do these, but the reason they do is because they make money by referring you to do these things. Every time they refer someone to a cashback app or a survey, they get paid a few $1,000s because they have so many people on their list that they get a lot of money coming in from it. So it offends me because I needed to make some real money and it was actually somebody else that was making the money. So now I'm going to switch gears and tell you some things that you can really do to make some money. If you're looking for easy money, surveys and apps don't expect to make very much money. You'll need to put in some effort if you're looking to make a decent amount of income. As you decide what you want to do for extra money, think about the skills that you have and how much time you can put into your endeavor. And if you have children at home, consider what hours you can really put into work being uninterrupted. Some companies have expectations that you're working distraction-free. So now on to some of the ideas. If you have a degree or special skills, there are a lot of opportunities for remote work, such as telenurses or software engineer or even a bookkeeper from home. If you don't have a degree or specialty skills, you can use some of the other skills that you have, like making something to sell online. Etsy exists for people to make and sell homemade products. And I have a friend who sells jewelry on Etsy and does quite well. You could also offer freelance services for things that you're good at. Sites like guru.com and fiverr.com will let you do things like editing and some little marketing things online. You can also sell things like in a yard sale, or you might have a knack for finding things at a discount at yard sales and then marking them up and selling them on eBay or other marketplaces. You could also make money as a photographer if you have that as a hobby. You could freelance for families or weddings or even businesses. You could become a tutor for students who are struggling in school, or you can work for VIP Kid that teaches English to children in China. That one you would have to watch out for because they do work, they're on the other side of the world from where I am, and so you'd have to work quite early in the morning. You could teach a skill that you're good at. Do you know how to play a musical instrument? Do you know how to sew? Do you have a green thumb? Are you handy with tools? Can you cook? You could either host a workshop or you could give weekly classes to individuals in your home. If you need to, you can learn a new skill. If there's an industry that you're looking to get into, but you need to brush up on your skills, there are some online programs that can help you. My local library has free access to LinkedIn Learning, and I know some other libraries do as well, and they can give you some business training. There's also reputable companies like the HubSpot Academy who offer free online courses to get certifications in building business skills. You could become a customer service rep. There are lots of companies that hire for customer service jobs. This might take some research to find reputable companies, and you might need to work within the city that they're offering so you have availability for trainings. You could also drive your car. I know that's not technically working from home, but at least you can set your own hours. You could do rideshare services like Lyft or Uber, shopping services, or you could even do food delivery. If you live in a rural area, you could still take on that idea. You just have to advertise yourself as available to provide some of those services. I know there's some people that would love to have somebody grab their groceries on a regular basis. You could also offer pet services. You could walk dogs or grooming, or you could do obedience school. You could offer childcare services where you have a daycare in your school, or you could start a preschool. You might need some certifications or some licensing, but if you just babysit maybe a couple of kids from a family that lives in a home nearby, I did that for a while, then that could just be some way you can make some extra money if you're currently home with your own kids. So these are some of the things that I've tried, and also other people that I know that have tried and have been able to make money from home. So I'd love to hear your ideas of how you've been able to make money from home, or if you know somebody who's made money from home. So leave those in the comments, and don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button and get notified of the latest from Triggator for managing your money, saving for the future, and paying off debt fast. We'll see you next time.